issue number 22 of Headline Heroes, a comedy podcast where we take today's headlines and create a comic book origin story. My name is Drew Mick.
I'm Nathan Haynes.
And I'm Tanner Ackerman.
Well, guys, we did it. We are through our two-part special edition. We're back at it again with normal Headline Heroes, where we're just doing what we set out to do with just one article.
Headline Heroes Classic.
Yep. Headline Heroes Nights, I guess.
Season 2.
Well,
we're always at night now.
We could call it Season 2. Do we want to call it Season 2?
Hold on. But comics, comics have like a thing that's like a season? If we're going to stick with the comic motif, otherwise I'm fine with a season.
That's a good idea.
Is there anything though? I don't know.
This is the ad
first
chunk in the middle. We're only going to talk about ads today.
We actually went from having 0 sponsors to 50 sponsors. So
that'd be awesome. This is brought to you by Blue Buffalo.
Here at Blue Buffalo, these buffalo are very sick. Please help. We need your money to figure out what's wrong with them.
What is Blue Buffalo?
I think it's what I always say because I always forget what it's called, but I think Blue Buffalo is actually a dog food.
Oh my god, it is.
Dog food industry thinks that we definitely have potential. We're reaching that prime market for them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of, it's Blue Apron is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you're definitely thinking of Blue Apron.
Same thing.
I thought you were making a funny jokey joke.
Yes, that's 100% one. That was a joke.
So guys, before we start, I did need to talk to you guys about something.
Oh, all right.
Is this something do we need to stop recording? Or
No. I think the world needs to hear it.
Is this about Larry the Cable Guy's chips? Because I will hang up right
surprisingly not. You guys remember that movie 9 Lives, right, with Kevin Spacey?
I remember it exists.
Yep, that is a thing that I haven't seen. I just know the vague. I could guess how that movie ends, probably. You want to try right now? Wait, have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it. I watched it the other weekend with my brother and sister-in-law. Well, okay, my brother actually couldn't hang and went to bed within, I think, 20 minutes of it starting.
Wow, he sounds like a real lame-o.
Yeah, he's pretty lame and definitely couldn't be a producer of a podcast.
Definitely not this producer, yeah.
So I guess me and my sister-in-law watched it, so shout out Mel for actually staying through it. I definitely drank a lot while watching it. It helped.
No, I thought you were going to say that this was a thing that you watched with your nephew, but no, your nephew wasn't involved. This was without kids.
Since I have a niece and not a nephew, definitely not.
Oh shit. Well,
no, this was an after dark affair. It was probably like 9 p.m. when we started, so it was pretty late. So understandable.
Tyler went to bed. It's time to have some fun. Daddy's got 9 lives.
Exactly. Which. So it's a movie about Kevin Spacey is businessman that neglects his family, and then he becomes a cat as a punishment for not paying attention to his family, essentially.
That all tracks.
Now, is Christopher Walken there?
Yep.
He's playing the same fucking character as he did in Click.
Yeah, so this has to take place in the same universe as Click.
I was going to say, is it the same guy? It probably is.
Wait, is it in the Beyond section of Bed Bath & Beyond?
It's not, no. So, I mean, he's changed jobs.
Okay.
Now, yeah, do tell me where can you just, I know we want to get to Drew predicting the ending, but could you just give me a little spoiler? Where does he where does he meet this guy that turns him into a cat?
In a pet store that might as well be the store from Gremlins.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So probably in the same universe as Gremlins.
Yeah, Gremlins, Click, and 9 Lives all in the same universe.
Confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, do I guess now?
Yeah, how do you think it ends?
Please.
Okay. I'm going to guess that it's going to be Kevin Spacey transforms back into a human, and he's in an open field. It's like gold, and the wind is blowing, and some beautiful orchestral music is going on in the background, and he finally gets to be with his family again, right?
Can I guess too? I want to guess too as well.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I think the way I imagined it is Kevin Spacey is a cat, and he sort of learns along the way a little bit about others and a little bit about himself, and after he's released from cat prison, he goes to a field and he finds a book and he out and buried by a tree. And then he actually goes to meet his friend down in Mexico and he's running along the beach, and Morgan Freeman is there. He's his friend, and Morgan Freeman hugs this cat. And while he's hugging the cat, he turns into Kevin Spacey, and then you see them sort of walk towards the boat together, and the music swells.
Well, you both We're pretty close.
Andy Mufrane.
Yeah, Andy Mufrane.
Yeah, you guys are close in the fact that it ends with him jumping off of a building to dive after his son, who's apparently committing suicide.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Now you say apparently. I need more information.
No, is this human Kevin Spacey or cat Kevin Spacey?
Cat Kevin Spacey.
What was his plan?
To try to stop his son from jumping off the building.
He's just killing himself.
Yeah, no, this movie's surprisingly dark. Like, I don't know who it's marketed towards. It's clearly, a funny movie about a man turning into a cat. So it's one of the first things he does when he turns into a cat. He gets super drunk off of whiskey that he finds in his secret stash and then pisses on the carpet. And his wife and daughter is like, oh, this cat likes alcohol, and that's perfectly fine. It also deals with divorce. And the ex-wife and Kevin Spacey's current wife just chat about him all the time. Really adult stuff. And
get together, you gab,
Yeah, it's so... I legitimately don't understand who it's for. There's the divorce, there's the cat drinking, there's the... Robbie Amell plays Kevin Spacey's son, who's working at the business with him. And while Kevin Spacey's character is in a coma, his body is, while he's a cat. And while that's going on, some, dirtbags trying to take over the company and all this crap. So Robbie Amell's decision to take care of all that is jump off the building, which they completely build up like he's trying to kill himself, which is, hilarious family fun, right there. By this time, Kevin Spacey's cat character's figured out, life and needs to be a good dad. So he dives off after him. And at that point, turns out Robbie Amell was base jumping. Why? I don't know. I guess it set the record for the highest base jump, which is related to the movie somehow. I don't get it. And halfway through the fall, Kevin Spacey just disappears, basically the cat does, and he wakes up in his body in the hospital. And we all learn a lesson.
All the cat had to do was kill itself?
Apparently, yeah. It's just all he needed to do was kill himself, which...
Now, was in the fiction of the universe, is it some sort of act of selflessness that... Would you imagine that allows him to go back into his body, or is it literally just killing himself?
No, I think it's just suicide.
Oh, damn it.
What if Kevin Spacey, the cat accidentally, claws at the parachute or whatever and, kills his son? What then?
Oh, then Kevin Spacey wakes up and his son's dead. For real, it was a super dark movie, but, acts like a kid's movie because it's got a cat who you can, hear its thoughts that are Kevin Spacey's voice.
It was definitely advertised as a, kind of kitty fun movie from the trailers I saw.
Yeah, it was not that. It was really messed up. So, yeah, I just needed to get that off my chest. That's been weighing down on me.
All right. How many thumbs up?
I will give it 2 paws out of 7.
Okay. Nate, what would you give it?
Having never seen it, I'm going to give it 10 drunk cats out of 10.
Okay. I'm going to give it a 15 out of 10. 15 suicidal sons out of 10.
That's a good rating.
Yeah.
15 suicidal sons is my favorite part of the 10 Days of Christmas song.
I was going to say Dib's band name on that one. Hey, Nate. Question for you.
Yeah, hit me.
What are we doing?
I can't remember. What do we do here?
I don't know.
So, for anybody who's still here, like you said at the beginning, what we do here is each week, except for the last 2 episodes, which are a special event.
The last 3.
Yeah, really, that's true. Each week we paw through the internet, and we take a look for some weird and bizarre headlines out there that we can find, and we throw them all in a spreadsheet. And we come here, we select one at random, and we try and make a superhero or supervillain origin story out of the headline. So Tanner, it's been a very long time since we actually made a hero or villain. So what are we making this week?
Holy shit! What are we making?
Oh, you don't know, Drew?
Yeah.
This will be a fun game. Drew, what was the last thing we did?
Don't look.
Damn it!
It's not fun if you look.
The donkeys.
Oh wow! Did you actually remember that?
I did.
I had to look.
Carl, can we edit it in here that Drew failed it, please? Thank you.
Yeah, just beep every word he says.
So, Drew, what was it? Motherfucker! Well, okay. It wasn't that, Drew. Sorry.
So, yeah, last week, 3 weeks ago, we did the Donkey Legion, which is they were a villain, so we're going to do a hero.
What were their 2 names?
Brown Streak? Wait, no, that wasn't the name. That was the episode.
their names rhymed.
Oh, Chomp and Stomp.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we're back to basics with the start of season 2 here.
You put me on blast. I put you right back on blast.
We're gonna do a hero. And I've already picked a random article. So the article this week is number 8 for you guys, and that is pregnant woman struck by lightning in Florida.
Oh, geez.
Oh my God, Tanner, it's your favorite. It's the article meant for you.
And I believe this one was submitted. Yeah, this was submitted to us by Derek, actually. Derek Glasscock of Wild Pitch.
Oh,
and it comes to us from New York Daily News. I didn't say that either. Man, take a couple weeks off and I'm just off my game.
Shut it all down. We're done.
all right. Florida is not. It's not something we can really do. Florida's fine now, I think.
Yeah,
Yes,
I mean, we can always ignore the Florida part. I'm more focused on the whole pregnant woman struck by lightning.
So is it her or the baby?
I think both.
And does this have anything to do with the Weather Channel?
Oh, probably. I mean, it has to, doesn't it?
It doesn't have to, but it's something we could definitely do.
But doesn't it have to?
It doesn't say if the baby's okay. But
Oh, well, in our world, the baby is okay.
I wonder if it's even better than okay.
Yeah, exactly.
It's super.
It's super okay, yeah.
So I guess there's 2 ways. We could go with the super baby once the baby's born, or I had the thought of the woman is permanently pregnant, perpetually pregnant.
Oh,
What?
boy.
And
That's not really a
she's got
superpower.
superpowers with her baby bump.
What?
She can bounce on her stomach super high and stuff and swing it at bad guys. I think that's
This is horrible.
definitely.
She lost the pregnancy then.
No, the baby's still in there. The baby's the source of the power. And they have a telepathic
No.
link and they can talk to each other.
I think maybe we need to go with the baby being
No,
born.
now hang
think the
on.
baby needs
I
to be-
think that everyone was really enjoying that other idea.
Hold on, we're getting a call here from.
So
Nope,
then she
they
just
said
grabs
they
her stomach with her hand and just throws it at a bad guy running away, hits him in the back of the head, and she says, "Strike one."
She doesn't have the baby, but she still has the baby. She's just in pregnancy purgatory.
Yeah,
No, that just sounds like not ideal for her at all.
aren't. I agree with you, Drew.
What if this baby's born and instead of it's just so charged with energy and has the superpower to change his or her age in an instant? It's not really anything that can be used to fight, but it's something.
it was something.
It's something.
So this baby can reenact the movie Big whenever it wants to.
Well, I mean,
Well-
in that line, what if he just ages rapidly to adulthood, and then we do have sort of a big scenario, except it's a big baby who's a superhero in an adult man's body.
So then what are
So
his
it does-
powers?
Body.
It just does it stop aging at a certain point, or is it just gonna die in the matter of
No, it's it's a
I love
2-comic
that
run.
super fast aging baby who dies immediately. It's my favorite hero.
It was definitely a one-off.
Is this baby solving baby-related crimes when somebody steals a rattle on the playground? Well, maybe
Is it a
that's not
super
why.
intelligent baby, or is it a full-grown man with a baby mind?
Oh boy, the damage that a superpowered baby in the body of an adult, the damage it could wreak. Oh my God.
And it's a hero. Is that it? There's nothing super really about it.
I feel like it has to have
Oh, no,
powers,
no, I
otherwise
was
it's
just
it's just an adult with a baby's mind, which
No,
is
no, no, I mean, we can give it we don't have to do that either, but we can give it powers.
I think
I wasn't saying no powers.
the obvious powers probably electricity abilities. So are we going with a powered baby or a powered
Man, baby.
adult with baby brain
Or an old man in a baby's body.
that's gonna die soon?
I'm going to die now. Man, we're really out of practice here.
Yeah, it's been a minute apparently.
Maybe the lightning is the word bequeathed on them power from some lightning god.
Yeah, I mean we have to do something with lightning powers, I think.
I feel like
Something-
Derek gave this to us just because there was a stretch there where Tanner was
He
adamant.
did.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is there something where their powers are strongest when they're close? Like we could have the mom and the baby have powers,
Oh.
but they have to always be together because that's how they got the powers.
That's a good idea. So they have are they like Firestorm where they fuse together to one and they're like some lightning god or Shazam with the kids?
Okay.
I like.
So I have to
I don't know. I'm down for either of those. What do you think, Drew?
I'm trying to think of the interesting what the dynamic would be like if it was mother and son It's not something we've done. It's not something I don't think has ever been done. I don't know.
Hey Drew, what if your mom called you up right now and was just like, Drew, I need you to come help me fight crime, and you'd be like, ugh,
not
Mom.
now, Mom. Last week it was the Chromecast, and now it's this. Ugh.
I'm recording a podcast, Mom. Ugh.
That's true.
So like maybe it's kind of normal for the first. Maybe she tries to keep it a secret for the first, till he's a teenager or something like that. He doesn't quite get what it is.
So he's in those prime rebellious years.
He's in those. Yeah, exactly. So it's a mom always trying to drag her son to be a hero.
Come on, son. Did you do your homework? Okay, that could be some fun stuff. What do they get? Lightning stuff? Things?
I think it has to be lightning power. So are they? There's a duo. They fight together, or do they actually have to fuse?
I like the idea that they fuse. That'd be kind of cool.
And so then their thoughts are merged too.
Yeah. Is it who's in whose body, or do they get to choose?
I don't know. Maybe it's the son's body, which is why she doesn't do that when he's a baby, because the baby's body's not gonna be able to hold up very well. So that's why she waits till he's a teenager to reveal.
Yeah, she's tried it before, but she just it was just a baby thing. Yeah, it's got to wait for him to grow up, and then boy hits that 16th birthday. I guess, son, I have something to tell you.
We're a superhero duo, and you don't know it.
You don't even know it. Boy, you don't even know it, son. I'm about to rock your world. It's like that Disney Channel original movie where he finds out he was a mermaid the whole time.
Oh yeah, High School Musical.
Yeah, that's it.
Smart House.
Smart. Corey in the house.
It's Corey in the Smart House.
Brink.
Did they do some shit where he was in the White House?
Yep.
Was that a thing?
Yeah, his dad was the chef for the president.
Man, that's exactly what I was going to say. I thought I was going to be the only one to know that. I'm very impressed with you, Tanner.
Well, we've all watched it. Come on.
We all watched it. We all did that. Everyone does heroin. Everyone watches Corey in the White House.
Yeah. It's just Corey in the house, not Corey in the White House.
Corey in the presidential suite.
No, now you're thinking of Sweet Life and Zack and Cody. Holy crap, it had 34 episodes. 2 seasons, which is one more season than I expected.
Wizards of Waverly Place. I don't know.
No, we're just saying.
Girl Meets World.
Here, I'll pull out my soundboard now that we're just doing this.
What's on?
Hold on, did somebody say baby? Oh, that's a chainsaw. Hold on a second. Baby. I hit the wrong buttons.
Tanner, I'm worried about Nate.
Baby, Brad.
Now there are 2 babies.
which of you loves the baby more? I'll cut it in half.
Wow. That's disturbing, Nathan.
Yeah, that's so Raven.
Did somebody say Vuvuzela? Well,
Was that just hammy fist punches?
Sorry, I can't hear you. Somebody's playing with a Vuvuzela in here.
Well, you kick him
These
out.
buttons are laid out.
What the
dumb.
fuck are you on right now?
I told you, it's my soundboard app.
Is this just something you have?
I just downloaded it.
Oh,
Nate's a professional. Come on.
Yeah, I'm no quack. As a duck quack. I'm putting.
I was half expecting it to be the chainsaw again. Ah, damn. I guess this only does chainsaws.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's the soundboard.
Oh,
chainsaw
sorry,
app.
guys. I'm
Damn.
playing with my chainsaw.
So this woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when they fuse together, they get chainsaw hands. Then.
Of course.
I think so.
I mean, electricity. There's so many things we can do. Do they
List
get
them.
We probably don't want super speed because we've already got that. We're not ready to do doubles yet. We can do much more. Can they interact with anything that's electrical, I guess? Can they traverse through the power lines? Can they?
I love that.
Yeah, I was thinking that exactly.
Would it be just computers? Could they interact with an electric chainsaw? I just gotta know.
Are they Tron-like heroes where they fight cybercrime by going on the computer?
I don't see why not. Do they go to the Digimon
but the mom
world?
doesn't understand how technology works, and so she's always getting confused.
That's kind of a Bushido Sobo Simon interaction.
That's true. Maybe the mom just always needs to get the son out of school or stuff, or take him away from his he's at a party with friends or something, and always embarrassing him.
What? Okay, you've inspired me with a very funny, interesting dynamic. Usually, what it is in this situation is the son wants to not be in school, and the mom is just like, no, you got to go to school. What if the son really like wants to stay in school and do his studies, and the mom is just like, no, you
Real
don't need
nerd.
school. Come on, let's go out.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
And so she'll like burst into the classroom or something. And she'll be like, Mom.
Well, I'm sorry, you gotta go. We have a handwritten note from your mom, I guess.
You have another dentist appointment, which is the 3rd this week.
And she's just like super excited, like, come on.
It's just like she bursts in and says, my son has diarrhea. We have to go.
Mom.
anytime the city needs to be saved, she just like comes in and says, like, she could say any number of things, but it's usually the most embarrassing thing, or during the most embarrassing moments.
My son's going through puberty. What, Mom? What? I'm 16. I'm kind of done with that.
I have a doctor's note here. It's he has polio. Okay, let's go.
Oh, God.
We need to go to the doctor. We need to treat those sweaty, gross feet things that you got going on. We need to go. Oh, Mom, I'm right in front of my crush. Come on.
My son had sex with unprotected sex with another man. I need to take him to the hospital now.
Son, we need to go. The dog has diarrhea. Oh, what? No, why?
Don't see how that includes me, but just call in bomb threats to the school. It's like, Mrs. Mikowski, is that you again? No. There's
It's a voice
really is a
changer.
bomb in there.
No, but she sounds like a really cool mom.
I'm serious. You should probably let her son leave more often.
My son needs to go. Why are you using the voice changer, first of all, for a doctor's note? I don't know. I like it this way. His penis is caught in a space heater. We need to go. No, I'm looking at him right now. It is not that case.
I'm looking at his penis right now. It is not stuck. I'm guaranteed it's not stuck.
That was a good riff. I like that.
That was fun.
So we have an overexcited mom who wants to go be a hero in the community with her son.
He just wants to be
and he desperately wants to stay in school.
Yeah, he wants to be a normal, wants to get good grades, get a 4.0, go to a good college. I'm not sure. Did we exactly nail down what their powers were?
Not yet.
Okay. Like, I don't know how they would fight crime, but like, can they just interact with electrical stuff? I don't know.
I liked what you said about them traversing through power lines. I think that's cool. Or like power sources and stuff. I think that's cool.
All right.
That could be a start.
And then can they just like shoot electricity out of their hands? Can they
I have a question.
Okay.
We had talked about them fusing, but is there more rifts to be had if they are separate and the kid doesn't want to be there, but the mom makes him stay? Like, they're separate and the kid doesn't want to be there, but the mom makes him stay because she wants to be out. And so he's trying to not be seen with his mom, but also help fight crime because she won't let him go back to school until they're done.
I mean, what's to stop him from just going back to school?
I guess his mom would ground him, which is funny because in 2 levels.
But like, oh, yeah. I mean, eventually that kid is just going to be like, fine, ground me, whatever. It means I won't be able to go out and do stuff with you. Whatever, that's fine.
Okay, how does she force him not to just separate from the fusion? How do they police that?
She's got to be in control and release him.
Well, that or he just does what his mom wants, even if it's begrudgingly.
I don't know. Should they be combined or should they be together? I could see the comedic merits either way.
Now, okay, well, actually, we had talked about fusing, but so it is the son's body, right?
Yeah.
So like maybe he is like active, like his mom is in control, but he's like they're both in equal control, and his mom's trying to be a hero, and he's trying to make sure she doesn't embarrass him in public.
So is he like controlling like half the body, or is it just like sometimes he is able to override and like
he busts in? Yeah, I don't know.
That's probably be better than like literally 2 people like in the same coat or something.
I control this half.
Yeah, that'd be pretty rough.
All right, yeah, I like that. It's and then is it in order for them to unfuse? It's got to be her that kind of.
Maybe they both have to agree to do it.
Yeah, they have to agree.
He's
but the
always
son's always
okay.
ready
Yeah,
to
that's
stop.
a little more fair. Yeah.
He's always placing yes.
Boom, right there. So what can they do?
Okay, so they can traverse 2 electrical wires. Are we down with that?
Can they just like point at a TV and it kind of like
explodes?
They melt into
that, or like maybe it just kind of comes alive or something. I don't know. Like wires come out of it and it's able to like walk or something.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I hadn't thought about that. So like they're like Magneto, but with anything with electricity in it.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, they just are able to like electrically charge and just enough to like move stuff. Maybe it's a static electricity thing.
Oh, okay. That could work because that would make more sense because like if something comes unplugged, it really doesn't have an electrical source anymore.
Call them static shock. Perfect.
Yeah, that's
What
an
if
idea.
they're able to attract like electrical stuff
around.
to them, and it forms a techno armor around them? It's not like it's crushing up against them. It's actually kind of like visibly changing and making a cohesive armor or something.
So like you can tell the breastplate was once made out of like an old a Dell laptop computer, but now it's sort of molded and formed itself to be like this chest
and
plate.
maybe whatever they put into their armor determines what they can do. Maybe they absorbed a fridge to them and they're able to like cool blast some stuff.
Oh, for the flamethrower, you could do a Samsung Galaxy Note, putting them on blast.
Who boy, better sponsor us so we'll take the heat
just
off.
bring up stuff from months ago.
Exactly. That's a good way to get sponsors. Blackmail them.
We hold the secret. Boy,
there we go.
We really.
It was like a year ago, dog.
You know who else? American Airlines. Let's put them on blast.
Boom. Okay, so we got the flamethrower. We got the ice thing.
They could if it was an electrical chainsaw.
Yeah, let's get that chainsaw. Let's cut them up.
They have a chainsaw. The mom's always like going to Home Depot and buying like electrical tools and stuff because she wants to prep for the next time they turn
just
into
buying a lot of chainsaws.
Just so many chainsaws.
Mom, McMillan, you're back for the chainsaws, huh? You're sold us out. You bought all of them again, so thanks, I guess.
Yeah.
Or like a weed whacker, just fun zany stuff. Are lawnmowers electric? You can plug some in.
Absolutely.
Electric. Yeah.
I just saw a guy who was mowing his lawn with a push mower that was plugged in, and it looked like a recipe for disaster. But
isn't that so weird? For sure.
I would do the thing that I do with my vacuum, where I intentionally run over the cord just to, get to the other side.
Just to show it who's boss.
Yeah,
I know.
You work for me.
I'm a reckless and a drunk vacuumer. So.
What else do we need to look at? Weaknesses. I guess they aren't anything when they're not together.
Yeah, that's a pretty big weakness.
And the further, they can't transform unless they're like literally with each other. And like as they're fighting, whatever, like maybe the stuff can fall. Like if they're getting punched a lot, the stuff can still fall off them. Like it's not going to be. Maybe like they can't make the electric chainsaw run infinitely. They have to use it for they can like interact with the electricity in it, but maybe it's only got so long until it's only got so much power in it. Okay. They can supercharge it maybe with their abilities, but they can't make it last forever. It's still okay. Still a chainsaw. Because like I just want to put some restrictions on it because like what's to stop them from just like, oh, I'm in a Best Buy. Okay, everything in this store, I am now a Megazord.
So do they have to recharge themselves then? Like consume electricity from like an outlet or something?
They have to be plugged in all day.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, is that another thing? Like, if they run out of juice, like all those items just like fall down to the ground beside them.
Mm-hmm. And they got to keep. So that's why they keep bringing stuff to them. Like, oh, we need a laptop battery, stat.
Yeah.
Or maybe if they're fighting in a city, they're just like plugged into the power grid like the whole time, but they can't move far, I suppose. Hey, can you do crime over here? I gotta be plugged in. Hey.
So yeah, if they're out in the wilderness, like they can't be like out in Montana or something. They're gonna have nothing.
Yeah, the wilderness, Montana. There's nothing over there.
Except for Sheriff Coleman. Well, he's over in that direction.
Is he in Montana? I don't even know.
He's somewhere.
I thought he was in the South.
He's out west at the very least.
We really need to nail that down sometime.
Could be Montana. I don't know. That's some good weaknesses. Costume? They've got they're summoning armor to themselves, but do they have a default? Firestorm has
a school uniform just because she's always taking her out of school.
Do they physically look different? Like, is their hair like statically? Like, do you see little shocks appearing off of them? Are their eyes glowing? Is their hand?
Maybe their hair looks like Freakazoid's hair.
Freakazoid. Oh man, I forgot he existed.
Right? Isn't that a good show?
Oh man, what a raunchy show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta pull my collar out a little bit. Whew, get a little hot under the collar. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Actually, I'm looking at a picture of Freakazoid. Yeah, his hair absolutely looks like that.
Right?
Yeah.
So, Freakazoid hair?
Freakazoid hair.
Freakazoid
Tight.
hair.
I finally contributed something to this show.
Hey, man. You had some good Nine Lives talk, man.
Tanner's known where we're gonna get with this person since the very beginning. He just didn't want to once again show us up by having
I'm just waiting for you guys to catch up.
Oh, obviously.
You know what we obviously need to do is have a character that draws electronics to them and is like a mother-son duo, is what he wanted to say.
What's the thing in Arrested Development?
Is
it?
Oh, how they reenact the Peanuts a bunch?
Yeah, but it's
or is it Mother Boy?
Mother Boy, I think is it.
Oh God, yeah, I forgot about that.
So obviously they gotta. She's kind of like forcing these photo shoots on this guy too as well.
What kind? I mean, is she a fun mom or is she like more like the mom from Arrested Development?
She is a fun mom, but like way too fun mom. Like not the good kind of fun mom. She's like, screw school.
I think she's trying to get her son to like party all the time, like giving him beer and all this when he doesn't want it.
Here's some beer for you. Mom, I still don't want this.
I'll give you beer if we go crime fight. Yeah, nope, don't want beer. Just
I'll buy you that math book you've had your eye on. Oh, okay.
Well, okay, hold on. All right. So it's a Freakazoid hair, school uniform, and then whatever armor they summon to their side.
And that's any electronics.
Yeah, it could be anything.
What's their range limit, would you say, if you had to put a number on it?
I'd say just loosely in sight and maybe within like 10 feet around.
Yeah, I think that would help prevent like
OP.
The Megazord thing you were talking about.
Yeah.
And so maybe one day in some special event, maybe they need to, maybe they somehow kind of push themselves to the point where they can, for every special occasion, be a Megazord.
And it fries them out. Fries.
Like French fries?
Yeah.
Like Stephen Fry, if there are two of them. Stephen Fry's.
Stephen Fry? Oh, I know who that is.
The British comedian.
Tim Curry.
Oh boy, I could go for some Tim Curry right now.
On some Stephen Fries. Boy, we're everywhere. It's hard to get back into this.
Is there any sounds I could play for you that would maybe focus you?
Yeah, please give me a baby again.
Well, so they did this thing where they put the labels for the button above them, and I keep thinking they're below, and it's just a grid.
So what you?
Oh, that is horrible.
You did that on accident again?
Yes. Here, let me try and give you baby's cry. This time for real.
When I said baby, I was really secretly hoping you would do Chainsaw again.
Well, you got your wish.
I did. I thought you were just doing a joke there. No.
I really struck out. That was a bowling strike.
Was that people clapping?
Well, see, I was thinking, I thought you would do a baseball thing there, but.
Oh, well, there is a.
There it is. There, that would have been better. Is there any horse things? I really need Daddy needs a horse. Well.
Was that close?
One? Nuclear horse.
Oh, here, I got one for you.
That is a horse neighing right there.
Okay, I'm putting it away.
My favorite episodes are when you get the sound effects.
But it's still there taunting me. I can see it.
We pretty much got motivation nailed down right away.
So, is the motivation that the mom just really wants to be a hero and the son doesn't?
She's been waiting like 16 years for it. And it's just been, she's been waiting so long and she just is so anxious to get out there and do it now.
Yeah.
Maybe she just witnessed what happened in our past 2 episodes and she's just like, oh boy, now we can finally go out and do some good in the world. Or maybe she sees the Justice League that we formed last time and she really wants to be a part of that.
Maybe she's like trying to get her son into extracurricular activities and she like thinks, well, what better extracurricular activity is there than to get him on the goddamn Justice League, the headline heroes?
Mom, I want to join lacrosse. No, son.
We're going to get you into the headline heroes. That's going to be the best college application material I could think of.
That looks so good on a resume.
So she's just a mom trying to be a hero, but also trying to help her son.
I think she's phrasing it that it's good, like she's doing it for her son, but I feel like maybe she's doing it for herself.
Well, I mean, just like their whole power system is symbiotic, maybe their motivation can be symbiotic. I mean, is symbiotic too. Like she wants to get him in the Justice League, but she also wants to be a hero. So it all kind of works.
Hero. Yeah. Okay.
That works. That's how she gets him to continue to do it.
And he wants to go. And he wants to get into college, University of North Dunkington. I said it. I've said it. I said it.
Maybe in a future episode, they're going on a college visit. Like, hold on a second. Something's happening.
Sorry, I downloaded an app because Nate's was so fun, and I didn't realize it stayed up, and I set my hand down, and it just hit a random sound.
What the hell sound was that?
It was bells, I guess. I don't know what one was it. This one?
Shit! Now I want to get one.
Hold on. I gotta go hop on that.
Nope, that's Alien Invasion.
Gotta hop
I don't
on
know.
that Harley real quick. Did I tell you I got this Harley and I always podcast from it?
I did not know that about you. That's a weird side.
My horse is here.
Is it okay? Is it sick?
That sounded
I'm
like
just gonna delete this.
What the fuck was that?
It was a horse?
No, it wasn't.
No,
It wasn't. It sounded like tinfoil grinding on gravel. It was horrible.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
I guess that's what a horse sounds like.
It was a free app. I'm just gonna uninstall it now. Sorry, I interrupted. Whatever.
No, it was great. I loved it. Name. We gotta talk about name.
Motherboy.
Motherboard?
Elaborate.
That's an electrical thing, and I could totally see it that she named them.
Oh, I was thinking like motherboard, like she was very bored, like uninterested in things.
Motherboard.
I'm bored.
And I didn't get it. That makes a lot of sense, though. Actually, I like that now that you explained it.
Son, I'm bored. Let's go be
I'm
heroes.
bored. Son,
you have diarrhea. Let's
tell
go.
them you have chlamydia. They'll get you out of school. No, Mom, I'm not doing that. Son, are you sexually active? No, Mom. Ah, shit, you should be.
Uh-oh, your butt is swelling again. Well, no, it's not. No, you gotta take you out of school. I'm bored.
We have to amputate off his penis. What? No.
A lot of penis talk this episode.
Penis.
Always in front of his crush, too.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
That's canon.
Well, she wants to make sure to embarrass him in front of his crush so that there's no risk of a relationship developing, so that he doesn't have, so he's freer to be a hero.
I don't know. Motherboard. Did we want to do that, or should we ruminate on something else?
I like Motherboard.
Did we get it? Did I get it in one?
I mean, we can
Honestly,
workshop it a little bit and see if Motherboard is like where we want to land.
You could name her them the prickly pear.
No. Okay. Yeah. Now, why?
Oh, the tea I'm drinking is prickly pear tea.
Oh. That
Oh,
sounds
I
lovely.
thought that like maybe they were so there's two of them. They're a pair, and they're just so prickly.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
How about static discharge?
Oh, I don't know about that last word.
Now, that is a thing. But it sounds awful.
Stamp watch.
Stamp watch.
Are you just looking around?
No, you shut up.
Smother mother.
Smotherboard.
Ooh.
Motherboard.
Maybe she calls themselves motherboard, but he's just like psh, yeah, more like smotherboard.
Oh, my heart.
Sick.
Right to the core. Jesus.
yeah.
This kid's savage.
I mean, he's got every right to be.
Savage.
Do we want to do that? Motherboard?
I kind of like that now that we've, especially now that we've,
or did we want
kinda
to do
made a-
smotherboard?
I like that. I like both. I like that. I like the little double name system you set up there.
That he's just like, God, Mom, you're really it's a real smotherboard situation going on.
I like that. It's kind of as the duo is at odds, so is their name. I kind of like that they're different ideas of what their name is.
Got it in one.
Got it in one. So we've kind of talked about what they're doing. Comic book cover? Let's get on that.
Oh boy, it's been a while since we
Yeah.
had to design a
we could
comic
have
book
done
cover.
a comic book cover for the past two, but
Yeah, I mean, we were already at like 2.5 hours recording time.
I think we had enough material for those.
is it her like bursting into a classroom? Because I enjoy that visual.
Yeah, there's a word bubble, and like there's 20 different versions of what the word bubble might say.
My son, he's dying. Oh, so it depends on which. You got to collect them. It's a collector's thing.
Exactly.
Maybe there's
and it's
only like 1 in 2,000 that have like this very rare one.
yeah, and it's always the like funniest one, like my son has butt cancer or something like that.
Maybe there could be a fun one where it's just blank, and you know they fill it in. Whoever buys it. My son,
A rare misprint.
he's blank. That's fun. So that's not really even showing anything. It's just their stupid dynamic they've got. Now,
I like
for
it.
the name, could it be motherboard and then like written in front of it is, or chalked in front of it is an S?
Oh, it could be. Maybe that's a sometimes thing that's on the comic.
Depends on
Not always.
It depends on like who's more in charge this time around.
Oh, that's a good way of doing it.
Yeah. And is it electrical font, or is it kind of like microchip kind of font?
I guess I'm kind of inclined towards that microchip font since you named her Motherboard.
Yeah, same here.
Is there like clearly a graffiti? Well, maybe not graffiti, but graffitied S on there, as if to like say like the sun sort of put it on there extra.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Did you not hear me say that earlier?
No.
Nate, where were you?
Somewhere, I guess. I don't know.
Nate, come
Nate
back.
did say, "I'll be right back," and then a chainsaw started going.
There's this baby outside.
Sorry, guys. I guess well.
Yeah, it's gonna be. We'll do. It depends on the issue. If the son is more in charge, then the S is kind of written in there.
Okay.
If the mother's more in charge, then it's not there. This is
you can just cut out everything after I started to speak.
That's what I do every time, buddy.
Perfect. Thank you.
This is kind of a fun and changing and kind of interactive cover.
Yeah, I actually really like the idea with the different word or the word bubble, but it's a different thing for like a bunch of different
Collect them
issues.
all.
Yeah.
What would be some of the examples of the already written in?
Like my son has a hamster stuck up his butt. Just mostly butt stuff.
My son, he's vomiting out of his armpits.
My son, he's Sasquatch. Well,
and there's like one Sasquatch in the back of the room like, he's not!
That's me!
It's me!
My son died 5 years ago. You're all in purgatory.
And while they're having their minds blown by that, she's dragging him out of the classroom.
My son, he killed an orca whale and is wanted by the police. I have to take him.
First victory, defeat, or anything? Or what's going on? Who are they fighting? / do they tie in with anyone? Are they constantly trying to like insert themselves whenever the headline heroes are coming to save the day from something?
Yeah, so anytime there's something going on with the headline heroes in the news, she like bursts into the classroom to get them, but they're always like too late. They're already like done with it, so they always get there to the aftermath of it.
Does she want to fight, or is she okay with doing some of the cleanup?
Oh, I think she wants to fight for sure.
So
whatever gets her in front of the headline heroes like the most, which I feel like is the fight.
Have they ever fought anyone on their own?
Like existing, or are we talking about?
Have they ever foiled a robbery themselves? I guess, or I don't know. Is it always consistently they get there too late to fight?
Well, that'd be pretty boring. I feel like they have to like fight their own stuff that's just like local and around there. But anytime there's like a big thing and she sees the headline hero, she always tries to get to that.
So they're doing some local stuff. Does no one else know who they are?
Yes.
Probably, since she's using all these awesome excuses to get him out of school.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Everyone thinks this kid is just like a disease-ridden monster.
They're having fundraisers for him.
My son, he's got the plague.
Because they wanna heal him.
It's like in Ferris Bueller.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. All right. Anything else we gotta do?
Is there any other connections to anyone else in the universe, or are we?
Let's see. Do we want to definitively put this person somewhere?
Well, I was wondering, is there something like we would want to put? Maybe this kid goes to the same school that Teen Rex went to, like even if it's just like a passing sort of association.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Do you remember where that was?
No.
I do not.
No. I don't think we ever established.
Never established that.
Okay, that's fine. I can't remember. It's hard for me to remember who we have established and who we haven't.
You know what? Let's put him in Canada. Get some outside of the United States.
Was that where Teen Rex was?
No, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, because
we
are we
just
that. Not caring about in Florida? We decided that, right?
Yeah, I don't think that really matters. Florida's
Screw
kind of
Florida
right now.
All right, sounds good.
Any other connections? Yeah, do we want to put him in the same?
Sure.
Yeah, that would put him
cool.
under the same the same school as the weird Tony Robbins worshiping principal.
Yeah,
who we never named.
Yeah, and they went to the same high school as Nickelback then, because they're in Canada.
What?
There's only that one.
Nickelback's from Canada.
There's only one.
Nickelback's from Canada,
and it's the same one that Degrassi was in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, they only got the one.
Degrassi High.
Who else? Nathan Fillion.
Wolverine, I guess.
Steve Nash.
Muggsy Bogues, probably.
Robin
No,
Shabosky.
Muggsy Bogues is
You don't know.
He's from the United States.
Do you know that for sure?
Yeah.
Do you know?
What do you know?
Really
Tanner?
think back. Do you?
Oh, now you're making me.
I'm just gonna look it up. Canada. Yep.
He went to school in Baltimore.
Baltimore, Canada.
Baltimore, Canada, man. Come on.
So the U.S. doesn't have a trademark on the name Baltimore.
Yes, they do. And
oh shit! You done called my bluff.
Anyway, did we do this? Are we good?
Am I good?
I did a Control F of Canada on Muggsy Bogues' Wikipedia page, and there's a hit at the bottom.
Really?
It's links to related articles, 1965 birth, living people, American basketball coaches, American expatriate basketball people in Canada.
What the fuck is that?
And what do you know? Apparently, he lives in Canada right now.
Are you serious?
He lives in Canada. Hold on.
What the hell? He does. He totally does. Wow. I guess you called it,
Teach
Nate.
you to doubt us again.
What the hell are the odds of that? Well, sorry, Nate. You were right.
That's all I needed to hear. I'm sad that we can't cut any of that out now because I need audio proof that.
I'm going to find a way to leave that in. All right.
And also, just a random clip at the end of us talking about Muggsy Bogues again.
We got it all. Should I wrap it up?
Yep.
Okay. So this has been issue number 22 of Headline Heroes, featuring our new superheroes, Motherboard. We wanted to take this time right now to thank Brett Jacobson, who created the artwork for our show. Also wanted to thank Carl Sorensen for creating the wonderful music for our podcast. Carl's website is carljsorensen.com, so give it a look. If you have any articles you'd like to see us discuss, you can definitely tweet them at us. It's at headline_heroes. Otherwise, feel free to email them at us, headlineheroescast@gmail.com. So thank you for joining us, and we hope you'll pick up the next issue of Headline Heroes. I knew you'd do that. That was just to be expected.
I almost text you to tell
Get
you
that
to do
baby out
that.
of here.